pay for it.
Smark Audio. Continuing the wave, fuckboys gonna be following in a few years. Street Smark Audio, Hollywood and the Foods. August 13th, 2017. To the right of me is the current, reigning, and defending pay-per-view prediction champion of the universe.
Damn, that sounds good. Let me put my hands in the air.
How you doing?
Well, let me complete his half-ass intro. I am Hollywood the Great One, the Street Smarks Audio pay-per-view predictions champion. Not only just the champion, I'm also the inaugural champion. So I've been holding the championship ever since we started this show. Also, I am the longest reigning, undefeated 177th Street in Harvard backyard and front yard wrestling champion, the greatest wrestling champion you never heard of. And I am also Hollywood the Great One. How am I? I am fantastic because I've been chomping at the bit to get back behind this microphone, and it feels so good. Let me say it one more time. It feels so good to talk to the Street Smark Audio crowd and to sit here next to the Street Smarks trivia champion, the guy who stole my title last week. But, you know, I give you your props. You are this trivia champion. You know, it's the equivalent of the Intercontinental title to my World Heavyweight Championship. But nevertheless, it's good to be here, Fooch. How are you, my friend?
I'm all right. Contact us at official.streetsmark@gmail.com.
With the no sale.
Listen to us here exclusively on YouTube, Street Smark Audio. Or fuck with us at Facebook, Street Smart fan page, official.streetsmarks at IG, or street_smarks on Twitter. I'm kind of abandoned on Twitter at the moment. I ain't really feeling that.
You haven't been on Twitter in 2 years, but
I just share everything from my Hootsuite app and just like it just go you know, from Facebook to Twitter to Instagram all at the same time. Bam.
Hootsuite is the social media promoter's dream right there. So,
Yeah, there's probably some more you can pay for, but fuck all that shit.
Oh no, shoot, free is my favorite flavor. Shoot,
right?
Come on, somebody.
I like free 99.
Yeah.
Give me about free 50.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, and before we get started, at the end of the show last week, I introduced the Street Smark Audio drinking game.
Right.
So anytime you hear me or the Fooch clear our throat, which we're probably going to do because we're 420 friendly up in here, go ahead and take a shot of your favorite drink, or go ahead and take a puff of your favorite mind relaxer. Hopefully it's not heroin, crack cocaine,
Right.
mushrooms, LSD,
Right.
or anything that's not marijuana.
Or ice.
Or
Taking it back.
ultimately, to each his own. But that is the Street Smart Audio drinking/smoking game.
Here go one for you. There you go. All right, so I've been chomping at the bit for a week. All right, I'll tell you, I peruse the social media sites to see what the fans are talking about. You know, because I don't watch the product. Yeah, the marks basically. the smart marks.
Oh, right.
And Facebook gets me up in my feelings all the fucking time because here's the issue with Facebook wrestling pages or groups or whatever the fuck you want to call them. It don't boil down to no real type of discourse or anything. Every fucking post is like, who's your top 5 favorite wrestler? Go!
I have a great idea on your top 5 favorite tag teams.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. Is Alexa Bliss the sexiest diva ever? Like, heart, or share?
But to be fair, to not to totally dump on the Marks, that seems to be the direction that social media is headed, because you have the same things for like, heart, or share if you love Jesus more than your pastor. Like, heart, or share if you're a Chevy or a Ford person. Like, heart, or share if you're Marvel or DC. True. You know.
My thing is that everything is either do you like, love, or this, and putting you into this category, or it's a listicle of some sort. You know what I'm saying? Your top 10 this. Like, you go to some place like WatchMojo.com, and all their website is nothing. It's a bunch of listicles. It's the top 10 favorite movies. Top 10 times Jason stabbed somebody in the buttocks. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 times, you know what I'm saying, The Simpsons did a rehash joke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
there's no originality when it comes to, you know, proper discourse. And I was like, I want to cite a story.
Okay.
I'm gonna. You see that the views are gaining.
Woo, we shout out to everyone that gives us 1 second of their time. We appreciate it. Thank you, Kylie. I do see it.
We're at 31. Shout out to 31. I fuck with you if you fuck with us.
Much love, y'all. Shout out to Matthew.
Yeah, right. So Frederick was popping.
Oh man.
And et al. Anyway, so I'm at this page and I put the ECW Extreme Retro reviews up. You know what I'm saying? Every so often I put them up, you know what I'm saying? Just to get the people engaged. It's an ECW themed Facebook page with 1,000 members, right? Mm-hmm. So you would figure, all right, these motherfuckers like ECW. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start throwing the podcast up there, you know what I'm saying? So they can follow along.
Yeah, come on, somebody. Makes sense to me.
2 likes. Now, I'm not mad at that shit. I don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
You click on this shit, you got the view, whatever. Mm-hmm. What I'm upset about is, I'm like, let's talk about the shit too, you know what I'm saying? So we get engaged the motherfucking fan base, you know what I'm saying?
Have some dialogue.
Right. I said, so, you know, what everybody like at ECW? Everybody like, oh, I like it in 95 or 96 or 97 during the Revolution years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, and if prior to watching all this bullshit, I would have said the same thing. Mm-hmm. But I'm sitting there like, 9 times out of 10, these motherfuckers got the network, or they're pirating the shit somehow. Shout out to my pirate tape traders.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Watch the whole shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? How can you be a fan? And maybe this is just the super duper smart mark in me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm watching this shit, you know what I'm saying? Rain, sleet, or snow, good, bad, and indifferent. I'm just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? This shit is fun now. Some of the shows suck, but it don't matter. Because you get invested in this shit.
Yeah, I really, just a tad bit, a little bit to touch on. I enjoyed the 2 shows that we're going to be reviewing later, the terrible finishes and all, but it comes down to the investment, like you said.
So as long as you invested, you know what I'm saying, you can understand, oh, well, this show sucks, but in the overall grand scheme of things, it's good. All right, cool. So, but no. Not on these Facebook pages. Not on ECW memories. How the fuck you gonna have ECW memories when you gonna have selected memories of just 95 to 97? This motherfucker, I'm about to bury this motherfucker.
Oh, shoot.
All right, so the chief admin of this motherfucking page.
Does this admin have a name?
Craig Flair.
Oh, shit, Craig Flair.
Yeah, he looks like a complete goof. So, the motherfucker, he'll just put up these shitty Microsoft Paint pictures of random ECW pictures. All from like 95 to 97.
Microsoft, so are they drawn in Microsoft
No.
Paint?
He's like cutting it out hideously in paint and like plastering them together. This ain't no Photoshop shit. This is just true. He's like basically like spray painting the background black and putting like 5 pictures of just 5 non-random pictures. Just the fact that these motherfuckers were in ECW at the same time.
Oh shoot! So there's no continuity to it, no sort of
no, fuck no,
mishmash of.
I'm gonna show you a picture.
Please, Oh man, video. I think is. Are we gonna have video one day?
Yeah, we will.
Video coming one day, but we'll do our best to well, I'll do my best to give my interpretation of the picture that Fuge is about to show me.
All right, I gotta. Yeah, it's gonna be some dead air, but anyway, thinking about it. All right, hot shot question. All time favorite Four Horsemen.
Like, so am I making my
Make
own?
your own.
Make my own four horse?
Yeah.
Out of previous horsemen only, or just
Your own people.
Woo!
Make your own stable.
So if I had to make my own stable, oh man, I didn't have a chance to prepare for this, but I'm just gonna shoot off the top of my head. All right, they would be heels because I think heels have the best factions.
Definitely.
It would be Hollywood Hulk Hogan as the point man. Brock Lesnar as the enforcer. Tag team would probably be. Oh man, that's a tough one. I was torn between the Road Warriors or the Steiner Brothers, but I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the Road Warriors. And then my number 2 man in that stable would probably be The Rock.
Okay. Basically, that crew lasts like 1 week before all the egos clash. Because
sure. Oh, now you want to add the stipulations.
Seriously, whose job?
I was just thinking in the
Whose fucking job? Well, fuck, if I wanted to make a fucking, well, shit, I'm going to pick Antonio Inoki, and I'm going to pick Giant Baba, and I'm going to pick Buddy Rogers, and I'm going to pick Bruno Sammartino, and I'm going to pick The Rock, and I'm going to pick Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, fuck, man. Who's jobbing? Come on, man. Be realistic.
All right, the jobber. All right, so The Rock in my head would be 98 Rock.
So he can still job.
So he could do the jobs.
Rock did jobs the whole time, though, really.
Yeah, to me...
Rock is probably the only top guy. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No,
he's probably one of the only few top guys who did way more jobs than went over.
I think a lot of marks are going to hate what I'm about to say right now, but I think he jobbed too many times.
Way too many. Oh, no. Rock should have never lost after... They fucked him because the motherfucker, he should have went over in 2000. It should have been, you know what I'm saying, Rock getting the title from Triple H in 2000. You know, not that 4-way bullshit.
Yeah,
that was fuck shit.
That was I lost money on that WrestleMania because, for one, a heel won.
Right.
So, excuse me, I was like, just on the strength of that alone, there's no way Triple H is walking out of there. As the matter of fact, because the bet I had made was that Triple H wasn't going to leave out of there with the championship.
All right.
So that should have been easy money.
Should have been, because it happened 15 times in a row.
You know what I'm saying? And here comes the game. Triple H.
What I'm going into a super duper tangent. I'm just saying that, like, because we definitely way off base here. The Rock should have won it at WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah.
Or WrestleMania 16, as I like to call it. And he should have ran.
And I think he should have beat Austin at 17, too. I think he should have walked into Texas as the champ and walked out of Texas as the champ.
He was doing the movie. He was doing the movie, and 30 more guys just got put onto the card. There was no room for him.
I didn't know about the movie at the time.
Scorpion King.
Oh shoot! Okay. I just
yeah. You gotta pull these things out and go. Oh, well, it makes sense that he wasn't there. That's why he came back in Survivor Series.
Because I was a mark at the time, so I just knew. I felt like Rock should have won.
True. All right. Well, I mean, man, that's crazy. But my thing is right here. You got Rock, right, going at WrestleMania 16, beats Triple H. Mm-hmm. All right, maybe he gets a rematch at Backlash, whatever. But at that point, the summer should have been Benoit, Jericho, Angle. It should have been. It should have been heel factory.
Yep.
All fuck. So he goes over these guys. You know what I'm saying? They beat his ass on TV, but he comes up on the fucking pay-per-view and then Austin could have came back. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have been, if that title run right there would have he would have been a million times more over.
Like it's hard to fathom that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's the biggest guy in the business
he's
ever.
still, yeah.
I mean, I don't know where you at with Hogan. I mean, I know Hogan is your guy, but Rock has
Hogan's number one.
Rock trumps that boy. It's not even a question.
I mean, if you factor in movies and all that other stuff,
when you factor in social media, and when you factor in
But when I'm talking about just pure impact on the wrestling business, in my lifetime, no one touches Hulk Hogan.
Well, that's fair, but that's also biased. That's really also biased.
No, but I also believe it's true. Just because Hulk Hogan was the man in two different companies
at two different times,
and had three different eras. That so you had the Golden Age.
Oh, Golden Age. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had NWO.
Yeah. 90, 96.
And then he had a nice little resurgence.
The O2 joint?
Man,
that shit fizzled, fam. I can't give you that one. I mean, I can give you the pops and everything was there, but the business didn't translate. So if the business don't translate with me, it's like, yeah, whatever. Because they got the belt off of him like that. So,
well, I mean, because, I'm sure it was some politics to that. Hogan was an old man, too, so you can't.
But Hogan politic. Hogan beat the son-in-law. You got to think. Hogan fought Triple H at the next pay-per-view.
Right.
And he fought Triple H at the pay-per-view and beat him.
Yeah, took the belt off Triple H.
So he killed Triple H's monster face title run. Killed it. 1 month in. Done. On a whim.
Boy, he did Triple H a favor because Triple H would have been exposed as a mediocre face then if it wasn't for that.
All right, so Rock's not a good horseman.
Are you talking about Nation of Domination Rock? Towards the end, like when he first, like right before. Like when he was challenging Farouk for the leader of Nation of Domination, and he was like hitting his stride, and not quite main event Rock, but still,
Okay, I mean,
you think he would be a terrible horseman?
I'm not saying he would be a terrible horseman.
And he was a Hulkamaniac growing up, so he could easily, yes sir, Mr. Hogan, sir. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Hulk want to do. You tell me you can't see that?
It's not that I can't see it. It's not that I want to see it. But getting back to the point at hand. This is the picture.
Oh shit! All right, it's like 6 different pictures. Which one?
No, that's the whole picture.
Oh, that's the motherfucker. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so. If you picture a tic-tac-toe board, it's 9 pictures, separated 3 rows, 3 columns. Top left, we have
the gangsters.
We have the gangsters.
All right, so we're gonna go left to right. So we got the gangsters in the picture. They're all different fucking sizes and shapes. They're all not in no type of symmetrical order. It's all fucked up. All right, so you got the gangsters in one picture. You got the ECW logo in another picture. You got Gangrel as the Vampire Warrior in the third picture. Second row, you got 911. This would be hilarious if I should have had you do this. Anyway, so you got Cactus.
Well, I was doing it until you just jumped in and cut me off like you did on the Predator review last week. And apparently, you just like to Hot Stuff Hollywood, even though I'm the freaking man, even though I'm the reason why people listen, because they like to hear my silky smooth voice, and even when I clear my throat, they're like, oh, they just be waiting for the next time. So, for one, the alcoholics, they want to take another shot, and 2, the ladies, you know what I'm saying, some ladies get turned on by a little phlegm in my throat. But you want to stop my shine. And I'm just going to ask you right now, Fuge, Mr. I should have had you do this, even though I was doing this and you interjected yourself. Why are you trying to hold me down? Is it because I am the Street Smarks audio pay-per-view predictions champ and I was the first Street Smark audio trivia champ? What's going on? Holla at your boy.
Cactus Jack and Sandman are in the middle picture. Then they're on the second to the right picture. Then it's a font. It's like a girly font. Barbed wire hoodies and choke slams. Bottom left, you got Luna and Dreamer. You got Paulie in the bottom center, and rounding it out, it looks like Vampire Warrior and Luna. It's fucking horrible, but 24 likes.
But you know what? Those are his ECW memories, though. You know what I'm saying?
He says he was a long time attendant of the arena from '95 all the way till it closed.
Well, he got in a little late. It's like the wrestling fans who got in at the Attitude Era and missed out on, you know what I'm saying, whatever was cool before the Attitude Era.
Check this out. Do you know there are actually ruthless aggression fans?
Yeah, I can believe it. Ruthless Aggression was a good era.
How do you figure that?
Angle and Lesnar had some good stuff. Team Angle was during the Ruthless Aggression there. We had Paul E running SmackDown.
All right, so where do you... I'm sorry for cutting you off yet again.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Trying to hold me down yet again. Motherfucking Fuge is the New York Yankees, everybody. And I'm the Cleveland Indians. Trying to hold me down.
When does the Ruthless Aggression era start?
I would say the Ruthless Aggression era starts when Lesnar became the undisputed champion.
So we're saying SummerSlam 2002. And when do you think that it ended then?
Whew, now it ended during one of my breaks of wrestling.
Yeah,
I would say.
Because would you consider it to be the modern era? So we're going to go with this is the modern era or reality era, whatever you want to call it. Because I would say that started when Punk beat
Pipe Bomb?
Pipe Bomb, basically. Pipe Bomb. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Money in the Bank, 2011. All right.
Oh, man.
So reality era, and then we go modern, but it's still like another. So is Ruthless Aggression from 02 until fucking Pipe Bomb?
No.
It can't be.
No, it definitely can't be. Man, I don't know. I would have to do a study on that.
And that's the type of shit that I want to talk about. Like, I'd be like, shit, when did the Ruthless Aggression era actually end? You know what I'm saying? Because there's like 3 eras in WWE that are not even named, honestly. You know what I'm saying? How we got, equating it to comic books, you say you got, gold and silver, bronze, copper, modern, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I got 2 suggestions for the end of it. It would either be when Angle left, or it would be when Benoit murdered-suicide.
Ooh, actually, you know what? That would actually be or Eddie, probably Eddie, because that would be the installment of the wellness policy.
And
so Eddie Benoit. So okay.
And then whenever I think of Eddie's death, I think of Randy Orton said to Rey Mysterio that Eddie's in hell.
Oh, the Eddie exploitation angle. Right.
But I could see Eddie.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the type of shit I be wanting to talk about. You know what I'm saying? To really, like put a bookmark, a stamp, an endpoint on these areas to say, all right, this is the modern era, this is the reality era, this is the blankety blank era, this is the Ruthless Aggression. Because people can say, oh, I'm a Ruthless Aggression fan. But when does the era end?
Well, guess what, my friend? We just bookmarked the end of the Ruthless Aggression era.
All right, so...
Right here.
All right, cool. So we say Eddie Benoit death. So 2005, 2007-ish?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So after that goes what? Because it's not reality.
Limbo.
Right. There's just limbo until the pipe bomb.
Yeah. And then, reality.
You got reality, and then you got modern when the Shield basically come in. You know what I'm saying? Well, reality is basically Shield. Or reality and modern is probably coincides with the same point. Whatever. So, we're going to come to a close. We're going to come back, and my partner in crime to the right of me is going to defend his championship.
Ooh. This is the reason why I was born. I was made for this. Pay-per-view predictions for SummerSlam 2017 coming up next.
Craig Fair, you're an idiot.